OPPO just sent me the brand new Reno14. Let's open it and see what's inside. Plastic off. Camera wise, it's stacked. A 50 megapixel Sony main sensor, a 50 megapixel telephoto and an 8 megapixel ultra wide, and a 50 megapixel front camera too, because why not? Let's check what's in the box first. Let me put the phone aside for a second. And yep, charger and USB-C cable still included. It's always nice to see when companies still do that. This one's got 12 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of storage. Now for the phone itself. Peeling off the wrap. This part never gets old. You're looking at a 6.59 inch AMOLED screen, a giant 6000 mAh battery, and a super fast 80 watt charging. Now, let's hit the streets and put this thing to the test. POV street photography starts now. So, after spending a full session shooting with the OPPO Reno14, I have to say, it held up surprisingly well. I found myself mostly using the 2x zoom, which is roughly about 50mm, and that really suited the way I like to shoot. It's great that the phone also offers a 3.5 and a 7x zoom for getting closer when needed. The camera felt snappy and the autofocus worked well for the most part. I only missed a couple of shots because of it, which honestly isn't that bad for a phone. I wasn't trying to test specs or run benchmarks, I just wanted to shoot the way I normally would, using the kind of framing and timing I'd go for with my main camera. And in that real world use, the Reno14 kept up surprisingly well. But with that said, some images did come out a bit too dark for my taste, and I noticed that the auto HDR kept turning itself back on every time I reopened the camera app. That was a bit frustrating, especially since I couldn't find a way to fully disable it. Maybe it's just buried in the menu somewhere. But overall, if I only had the Reno14 on me and needed to get some good photos, I'd be pretty confident I could still come back with something solid. And again, big thanks to OPPO for letting me be one of the first people to try out the new Reno14. It's always exciting to put a device through its paces in a real world setting, and this one honestly surprised me in the best way.